keep forgetting to make thumbnails for my videos, so...
You're making me laugh too much. I can't look at your face.
Hi guys, it's EJ. Welcome back to my channel. I've never done a video like this on my channel before because I don't do this kind of thing often enough to make a video about it. But I'm painting! Oh my god! If you guys watched my room tour video, you'll see that on my wall I have several paintings. Some that I did, some I didn't do. But I have definitely dabbled in painting in the past. And the only kind of painting I've like really done is when I painted with Bob Ross. And those, you know, they ended up looking like something, but they're not meant to be like actual Bob Ross like masterpieces. I didn't really judge myself too harshly when it came to that. I'm now like free painting something, which I don't know if I like right now or if I'm like actually really hating. I'm trying to I'm trying to paint this picture right here. It's from one of my favorite animated movies and one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies in general, Spirited Away. I was watching a Paint With Me video. I'll probably link it in the description. I was watching that and I got really inspired to paint a picture, and this is the picture that I picked because it's a really beautiful scene and I really like painting clouds, so I really wanted to do something where the majority was clouds. I didn't realize, you know, like how daunting it would actually be as somebody who doesn't really paint all that much. Also, like, I'm sorry you're not getting like a clear view of like what I'm painting because again, I don't know if I like it or not to like show the camera, but I'll show it in just a second. I've been working extremely hard on the clouds. I'm holding it like this because I don't know if it looks worse up close or better far away. The more I look at it, the more it doesn't look like clouds. So I'm trying really hard to define the clouds. Also, I messed up on the sky. There's this like gray cloud in the corner and I tried doing that, but I failed. So I just covered it up with blue again. So basically I painted the whole canvas with blue and then I started working on the clouds. And you know, you can't exactly get like the actual exact clouds in the painting, in the original painting. So I'm trying my best to just make them look scattered, you know? And not so much look exactly like cloud for cloud in the painting. I'm trying really hard to play with the shadows and also not make them all conjoined, you know? I want some level of like sky peeking through, but that's really hard because for most of the painting, the sky is like really conjoined together. You can't see that much sky behind it. So that's like probably I think one of the most challenging parts about this one. And then I don't have detailed enough brushes to create that little train station, but I'm trying. And as you could see, I made like a little pink Twinkie because that's what the train is supposed to be like. I'm gonna paint this and then I will catch up with y'all in a little bit.
1 hour later.
Hello, here's what I have right now. I'm gonna take a small little break. I really don't like the clouds because I think I just messed it up way more than I should have. Here's a picture of what the clouds in development were looking like and they look so much better than what I have right now. But the thing is like, maybe just don't look at it too hard. Like, don't look at it too hard. Don't look at it up close. I did the water. It looks nothing like the original picture. I think I'm going to call this painting as like inspired by, or like not an exact recreation because I can't recreate the actual painting unless I get the exact materials and the exact like tools to make this, because I have shitty paintbrushes because I'm not an artist, so I'm not gonna spend billions of dollars on art supplies. This is what I've got so far. The train just does not look like a train. I tried really hard, but it's as realistic as it's gonna get, and I don't have like minuscule little brushes to do details. So that's just what she looks like. But I'm trying my best, okay? I have zero painting experience other than the Bob Ross ones. And that's because Bob Ross was telling me what to do and what colors I needed. And this one, I didn't know what colors I needed because in the picture, the clouds have like this pinkish hue. So I try my best to do a pinkish hue, but like my pink was a little too dark. And I didn't want to keep adding white, so I just did that, and then it looked too pink, so I was like, let me add white, and so I did, and now it's too white, and I'm like, I suck. I mean, I'm gonna give myself a little credit. For somebody who doesn't know how to freehand paint all that well, don't look at the train, I mean like the clouds. Like, this isn't that bad. Like, I'm pretty sure this is better than anything like my dad could do or my brother could do, so I'm trying to not be too critical about it, but it's not like a professional artist, professional painter's standards. And also, art is subjective, you know? I can look at this and be like, yep, that's art, and it is. But somebody else could look at it and be like, that's not art. And I'm like, well, you know, you take it however you want to. This to me is my art right now. And art isn't perfect, and there's a lot of trial and error, and this is like another trial that isn't necessarily an error, but it's not exactly a success. I think it's just another trial that I have to go through if I want to keep painting. But I'm actually kind of surprised because looking at it on the viewfinder right now, it doesn't look too horrible. Maybe when I'm editing this, I'm gonna be like, nah, bitch, that's horrible. I'm gonna finish this up, and then once this is finished, I will catch up with y'all. Why am I so tan? I don't look this tan in person.
3 weeks later.
Hi, it's September 19th, practically a month after I made this video, and I never caught up with y'all about how the finished painting looked like. Here is what it looks like. Not really that big of a difference. Oh, I almost hit myself. Not that big of a difference compared to the last update. I just try my best to do the shadow of the train, and then there's like a little flagpole, but I didn't do much for the clouds or for the water. I feel like the water, it's okay. Like it's not, you know, like it's definitely not what, you know, it looks like in the original picture, but I feel like it's better than how I left it as. It's like horizontal, and all of the paintings I've ever done are vertical, so I don't know how I'm gonna put this up, so it's just been sitting in my desk for like literally a month now. Yep, this is what it looks like. Again, I'm no Picasso, no Vincent van Gogh, no nothing. I tried my best and my hardest, and I'm pretty proud of what I did. Despite, you know, not having the best tools or the best kind of paint, I did my best, and I think I can just improve from here. I do agree with what I said about how art is subjective, and I shouldn't be too critical on myself when I do things like this, because I literally have never ever painted freehand before, so I think this is like a win for me. In the video, I said that this was like a trial and error, and even though this wasn't an error, this isn't also like good, but I think it is a trial, and sometimes all trials don't make it the first round. I'm pretty proud of this. Like, it's the first painting I've ever done freehand that I didn't follow a tutorial for. I just looked at it with my eyes and kind of went for it, so I'm pretty proud of it. So anybody who is kind of hesitant on creating their own type of art or creating paintings just like me with having zero experience, you're not alone, because, you know, honestly, there's a lot of things that aren't perfect about this, and that could have been done way better by somebody else who has taken like an art class or taken a painting class. But as somebody who hasn't, I love this, and I think it shows how much I've grown in terms of practice, because I have done those paintings, and so I learned a little bit from doing those tutorials, like how to do certain stuff. Here she is. I'm still not a big fan of the clouds, but you know, life isn't perfect, and sometimes you gotta do a lot of trial and error, and I at least know now from that trial what I can do for my next one. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more art related videos, I'd love to, because I love creating art so much. My phone is going off the hook. Just kidding. It's one person and it's my friend. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I've also been thinking about changing that because I'm kind of tired of doing this, and I also am tired of going bye. Might change that. You don't know. Although I did just end the video doing that. We'll see.